Hey everyone, Sylvie D'Aoust here, and I'm just coming to you to just introduce myself and what is Secrets from the Saddle all about. Well, let me tell you that I can't say that cycling saved my life, but sports saved my life a long time ago when I was in high school. And that's a whole other story. But through the years and being active and just, you know, jumping into cycling on a mountain bike level back in 2000, that's when it all started. Like before, I used to just ride my bike around, and it just launched me into a whole new passion for being active, not just necessarily mountain biking or cycling, but just being active. And through that, at that time, I um, I started up a spin studio in 2001, and then I started a women's cycling club in 2008. But before that, I started a women's race team in 2005. I knew nothing about racing, right? I just knew that I wanted to be competitive. I wanted to be fast, and I didn't want to do it alone. So I enlisted a couple of my girlfriends, and we're like, hey, do you want to learn how to ride bikes and race? Let's all do it together. So that kind of brought along Cycle Fit Chicks, the women's race team, and that lasted till 2013. Um, and through those years, I was able to be a racer, be a manager, be a coach. I got my level 3 national cycling performance coaching certification, and say that fast a couple times around. And also just sort of, you know, build my experience and my knowledge around cycling. And from that, so many other things came into the picture, like the club. When I had the spinning studio, I listened to so many women just saying, hey, like, I love to ride, but I don't want to ride by myself. Or I have my partner, he rides a lot, but I hate following him. So do you like can recognize and just relate to that like that comment? Well, and that's why I founded the Women's Cycling Club. I was so scared because I didn't know what I was getting into, but I knew it had to be done. And so that's where I put it out there to the world, and it came back with so much interest that I didn't even know what to do. And then that just moved forward throughout the years. It's been 12 years. Like, a lot of those years have been learning and growing pains, I won't lie. But the others have been amazing transformations for myself, for other ladies in cycling. We have just evolved our club so much. And then just moving on to that, um, being a cycling coach, working with the club, I was now a mom of 3 kids. Oh yeah, through all that, I had 3 kids. Um, like, we just don't stop as us women. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we need a podcast. And like, I listen to a couple podcasts. Some of them are really good and informative, but I want something to be different, something that would just bring so much of the world together around cycling, like things you don't think about and learn about and wonder about, bike club, bike shop owners, like how do their lives run, like how they go around getting their shops. And some of them have actually brand names attached to them, how that gets started. um, the place where you get your jerseys, right? Coaches, pro athletes, recreational riders like me, bike club founders, all these people and all the great stories of people that are, doing great things with cycling. That's what I want to bring to everybody here. Interesting stories and, just transformations um, from around the world. So that's why I created Secrets from the Saddle. I thought that was pretty clever. Actually, part of it's equestrian, right? Not because of I thought it was equestrian, but saddle, horse, and everything. But hey, I used to be a horseback rider, so hey, it all works. And yeah, Secrets from the Saddle. like, it's like being that fly on the wall. What would that saddle say? Because those are the bikes that are sitting around. You always travel with your saddle just like your shoes and your pedals, I would imagine. Or maybe not. But anyway, so that's me. I'm almost 50. I don't mind saying it. Well, by the time you hear this, I will be 50, and I'm launching into those golden years, maybe not, but cycling has changed so many lives, and it continuously improves my life, and those of that come into our club, and those who are getting on the bike now. And now even more than ever, so many new people are getting on the bike. And so what if this podcast could be like a hub for learning all sorts of cool information that you've never learned about? Anyways, so that's me in a nutshell. You're gonna hear me, like get used to my personality and my humor, because I love having fun. And I just hope that you subscribe and you share and you give me feedback, because I'd love to have ideas. If you know somebody in your community who's rocking it on like a cycling level, helping people, giving back, whatever, I want to know about them because I want to interview them. So with that, have an amazing, amazing life. And I hope this podcast hits you and you find some information that just inspires you to continue listening every week, as I bring cool and new people to the front, to you. Take care.